Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm just going to be messing around with a card game that I designed. It's a cooperative card game based in the Naruto universe. I just designed this for fun, just as a project to see what I could come up with. Just because I like the Naruto universe so much that I was like, man, I really want to play a game in that. So I played this a couple times with friends, and I played it a whole lot solo because it's a cooperative game, but you can also play it solo. So I guess I'll show you sort of what the game's like just for the heck of it. So basically you have your different ninjas here, and the point of the game is to reduce the enemy ninja down to 0 life points. So at the beginning of the game, each player picks 3 different ninjas to be in their squad. So just for the fun of it, I'm going to pick Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura, so that way we can play with the original Team 7, because, you know, it is what it is. But you can mix and match it however you want, and you'll get a different flavor. So basically, these are your character cards, and those all go into play. And we put those into play, and then each ninja, good ninja, has a deck of 15 cards, and we take the decks from all 3 of the ninjas that you chose and shuffle those together. So you basically make a custom deck depending on the ninja that you choose. So if you play with one different ninja out of these 3, then you have a different set of cards that you can actually have in your deck. And then the enemy ninja here, each ninja has basically a different rank here. So it's a number. So with Naruto, it's going to be a 12, and with Sasuke, it's an 11, and with Sakura, it's a 9. So basically, to calculate the life points of the enemy ninja, you basically add the rank of the ninjas you're playing with. So, and that kind of like shows sort of how much damage the ninjas you're playing with do. So if you play with better ninjas, like stronger ninjas, it's going to be harder to beat the bad guy there, just to try to even it out. And this also works when you're playing with more players, because if your opponent has, or not opponent, but if your co-op player, the other player you're playing with, has ninja, you add all of their rank to the hit points of the enemy as well. So that helps balance, depending on how many players you have to do a lot more damage to be able to win the game. So we're going to be fighting against Zabuza, and Zabuza has Haku with him that's in the deck somewhere. So this is basically in the storyline of Naruto, this is like the first big mission that they had. They had to go to the Hidden Mist and do different things, but Zabuza was in the way and stopped them. So this is basically a scenario based off of that. So hopefully the game will have a bunch of different guys that you have to face against, and I'm basically just going to go through the storyline. And I'm going to have like Orochimaru and have one where you're having to fight Kakashi and try to get the bells from him and stuff like that. But this is the one that I've played a lot, so we're going to look at that. So you shuffle up that deck real good together, and there you go. At the beginning of the game, you draw 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your hand size is always going to be 5. So the most cards you can have is 5. So I got a couple of cards that match the Naruto deck, and a couple cards from Sakura, and one from Sasuke. And then each ninja starts the game. At the beginning of each turn, you get chakra. So basically I have little black beads here to count as chakra. And chakra is what you use to play different cards and different jutsu and different ninjutsu and taijutsu. They will cost chakra because you're expending your energy to do things. So Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura each get one of those, and then the game starts. So basically I have a hand of cards here, and I have a choice of each ninja gets 1 action each turn. So basically altogether you have 3 actions on your turn, and they're allowed to do an action when you're playing. And those 4 different actions that you're allowed to take are either A, you can charge a chakra. So if you don't have enough chakra to play the cards you want, you can just say, hey, Naruto is going to charge a chakra this turn, so I'd put the token on there. B, you can use that ninja to draw a card. So if you need more cards in your hand, or you don't have any cards that you can play, or you've played the cards out of your hand and you need more, you can use a ninja to draw a card. So this is the only way you get to draw cards in this game, is by actually saying, for the action, this ninja is going to let me draw a card. So you draw a card for that one. It's basically called planning. So as you're planning, you can try to get more cards in your hand, so that way you can figure out what you're going to do to the enemy ninja. And then the other action you can take is you can play one of the cards out of your hand. So I could choose to play one of these. Okay, I'll play this one, or I'll play that one. And then you basically would play that card, like here is a hidden attack card. So I could play this hidden attack on one of my ninjas, and it would cost 1 chakra to play. So I think I'll just go ahead and do that. I'll play hidden attack on Naruto. So this is a permanent card, so it stays in play. And this card says ninja on it, so it can just be played on any ninja. So I'm going to play on Naruto, and I spend 1 of his chakra, and it goes away. And I only have 4 cards in my hand. I have to decide what to do with my other ninja here. Okay, with Sasuke, he's going to take a charge chakra action, so that way he has more chakra to be able to do stuff. And with Sakura, I'm going to draw another card, so that way my hand will be up to 5 again. Your max hand limit is 5, so if you ever have more than 5 at the end of your turn, you have to discard down to 5. So on your turn, you could say, I draw this one, I draw this one, I draw this one, but then your hand's going to be way too full to be able to play all those cards. But if you ever have an empty hand, maybe it's a good idea to draw. And that'll end my turn, because I've done 1 action with each of my ninjas. I played a card, I charged chakra, and drew a card. The other action you're allowed to take is if specific cards have an ability that says action on it. That's the first action you could take, and it takes up an action for that ninja. Like Sakura here has a thing that says spend 4 chakra to discard a condition in play. So she's kind of like the healer, so she could spend her turn and spend a bunch of chakra to discard conditions. So after you're done, each turn you have to draw an enemy card. So this is the bad part of the game. So we've got 32 life, which is the sum of their rank here for this guy, and then we're going to see what bad thing happens. So this is 25 cards for the enemy deck. I'm going to draw the top one off of there and see what happens. So Slash is basically an attack that Zabuza is doing to my ninjas. So this attack deals 2 damage to the ninja with the highest hit points. So all the ninjas currently have 5 hit points. So I would get to choose which ninja takes that damage. Currently, Naruto can't be attacked because he's got the hidden attack on him, and he can't be the target of an attack until he makes an attack of himself and gets rid of the hidden ninja card. So I will play this Slash. I guess I'm going to do it on Sasuke, so he's going to have to take 2 wounds. So if you ever get up to a number of wounds equal to the number of life points that you have, then that guy is basically exhausted. So you have to flip him over, and you're no longer allowed to take actions with him. There are specific actions that will bring people back from being exhausted, so it's kind of one of those games where we're trying to heal people up and take people out and all that stuff. All right, so that was my bad card. Now it's back to my turn. So let's see what I got here. So at the beginning of every single turn, each ninja gets 1 chakra. So they all charge up a chakra there. And then I think, let's see. I'm going to, with Sasuke, I'm going to play a card. So I'm going to play the Lion Barrage card. So it says, deal 3 damage to target ninja. You may then play any taijutsu cards. So this card can be comboed with other taijutsu cards without taking extra actions. I don't have any other taijutsu cards that I can play on Sasuke this turn, but I will spend 2 chakra to play that, and I'll do 3 damage to the guy here. And this Lion Barrage will go to my discard pile over here, and he will go down to 29. So if I can do 29 more damage to this guy, he's gone. All right. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to tweet it at me, or like and subscribe if you like this video. I might try to do more of these and use some of the other characters if people are actually interested in that sort of thing. But hit me up if you have any questions. So that was Sasuke's action. Now we are going to do Naruto's action, which is going to be to charge up chakra. I don't quite have enough chakra to attack. This hidden attack lets me do double damage the next time I do an attack, so I'm going to try to hit Zabuza real hard. And with Sakura, I'm also going to charge chakra. So, not too eventful, but now I have to draw the bad card for the turn. Ugh, Haku. Haku comes out. He says, at the end of the enemy turn, which will be right after this, deal 1 damage to the ninja with the lowest hit points. And he has 4 hit points himself. So, that's pretty terrible. Because he would... So Sasuke has the lowest amount of hit points because he has 2 damage already, so he's going to take 1 more damage. So Saku basically just preys on the weak ninjas. So yeah, Haku also has an ability where if Zabuza would be knocked out, Haku takes the damage instead, which is very thematic because in the anime and in the manga, Haku basically got in the way of an attack that was going to kill Zabuza. But yeah, so I try to fit all that flavor into the game. So now it's back to my turn since Haku hit Sasuke. Sasuke is 2 hit points away from passing out, which seems pretty terrible. At the beginning of every turn, we get 1 chakra for each of my ninjas, which is good. We're going to play this Fury card on Naruto. So this Fury card can be played on any ninja. It costs 2 chakra to do. And since he had hidden attack, this attack is basically going to do double damage. Awesome. Double damage. So this says deal 2 damage to 1 ninja and 2 damage to another ninja. So since this is doubled, it's going to be 4. So Haku's hit points is 4. So I'm going to do 4 damage to Haku, which will discard him. Haku is what you consider a minion. So minions stay in play and basically have effects every turn. So if I wasn't able to get rid of Haku, he was going to do more damage to Sasuke over and over again. And then continue to do damage to everybody. So you got to make sure to take care of these minions when you can. So it does 2 damage to 1 ninja, which is up to 4, and then it does 2 damage to another ninja, which is up to 4. So I'm going to do the other 4 to Zabuza here. So that's going to bring this down to 5. So he's at 25 life. And both these cards get discarded, and I had to pay the 2 on Naruto for that. So that's Naruto's action for this turn. Okay, Sasuke, what are we going to do? Ooh, Sasuke's hurt pretty bad. Sasuke has an ability once per game, search your deck for Chidori and add it to your hand. So that's one of Sasuke's notorious attacks. So we're going to use his action, and you can only do this once per game to search the deck for Chidori. So let's see. Oh, cool, it's the bottom card. So I'll take that, and then I shuffle the deck. Anytime you search the deck for anything, you have to shuffle it afterwards. Unless the card specifically states that you wouldn't have to, like as some sort of scrying effect or something. So that was Sasuke's action. So I can't play Chidori yet. With Sakura, I'm just going to go ahead and gain another chakra because she does really good when she has lots of chakra. I have a super strength card here where I can spend 3 and then spend X chakra to deal X damage to a ninja. So if I can get Sakura really charged up with chakra, she can just punch the crap out of somebody. So I'm trying to save up for that. But now I have to draw another bad card because I've done actions with all my ninjas. And Ice Release. Discard 1 condition attached to Zabuza or Haku. So Zabuza doesn't have any conditions, and Haku is no longer in play. So this card doesn't really do anything, so I lucked out this time. A lot of the characters will put like conditions on the different minions or enemies to try to mess up their special abilities or slow them down or make them take more damage, things like that. So this is a card in the enemy deck that just frees up the enemy and allows him to do more stuff. So I got lucky on that one. So it's back to my turn. I gain 1 chakra for each of my guys. I need more cards. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play Chidori. We're going to play on Sasuke because it can only be played on Sasuke or Kakashi. It's going to cost all 3 of my chakra that I have, and it's going to do 4 damage to target ninja. So I'm going to bring him down to 21, and then Sakura is going to draw a card, so I get to draw a card for Sakura. That is not really what I want to see. And then Naruto is just going to charge chakra again because I don't really have enough to do the things I want to do. All right, so now we're back to drawing another enemy card. Haku again. That guy's quite annoying. Okay, so at the end of the enemy phase, Haku deals 1 damage to the ninja with the lowest hit points. The enemy ninja with the lowest hit points, so it'll deal 1 damage to Sasuke. So Sasuke is 1 hit point away from passing out. Sakura, we need some healing cards. Okay, so now it's back to my turn. We get 1 on each of these guys. I'm going to play Frog Summon on Naruto. It costs 1 chakra. It says search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Awesome. So I'm going to get a healing card of some sort. Target ninja 2 hit points and it only costs 1 to play. So with Naruto, I'm going to get that and put it in my hand, and that gets discarded. And then for Sakura's turn, she's going to play Mystic Palm, which takes 1 chakra, and I can heal a ninja 2. And then Sasuke still has an action. He's going to draw a card. Cool. And now we're back to the bad thing. We're back to the other stuff. So the thing that stinks here is Haku is still in play, so he's still going to trigger, but I also have to draw another enemy card. So I'll draw an enemy card. Hiding Mist. The first point of damage done to Zabuza each turn is negated. So Zabuza is now hiding in the mist. So this is a permanent that stays in play. So all the cards have like things here that say whether they're ninjutsu or attacks or permanents, things like that. So this will stay in play, and that basically is helping protect Zabuza each turn until I can get rid of that permanent. So that's the end of the enemy phase. So Haku is going to deal damage once again to Sasuke. Gotta get rid of that guy. Okay. What are we going to do here? Each of my ninjas gets 1 chakra. Sakura's going to draw a card. Okay. With Sasuke, no. With Naruto, I'm going to play, this card can be played on any ninja. It's called Chakra Focus. On any ninja, I can gain 2 chakra and draw a card. So put 2 more chakra on Naruto and then draw a card. That's good, that's good, that's good. And then I will use Fireball Jutsu on Sasuke. And this will deal 2 damage to each enemy ninja. So Haku will take 2. And then because of the Hiding Mist, Zabuza will only take 1. So he's down to straight up 20. And this will be discarded. And Sasuke is back down to having no hit points. Or back down to having no things there. Alright, draw another enemy card. Whoosh. Crystal Ice Mirrors. This is a permanent. Whenever Haku is attacked, shuffle Haku and Needles and reveal 1. If Needles is revealed, cancel the attack. So basically what this is trying to emulate is the scene in the show where Haku was hiding in all these mirrors and you'd attack a mirror and Haku would throw needles at you from behind. So this specific deck has a card that's set aside called Needles, and while this permanent's in play, whenever I attack Haku, I have a 50% chance of actually hitting him. So either I have to take out Crystal Mirrors before I can actually do good with that, or I have to try to get lucky and kill off Haku. So I know there's only 2 Haku cards in the deck, so if I can get rid of Haku, I don't really have to worry about the Crystal Mirrors anymore, but then I'm just leaving it up to chance. So Haku at the end of the enemy phase deals 1 damage to Sasuke. That guy is a jerk. Alright. Let's see. Each of my ninjas gets 1 chakra. This was a 2. It's a 20 life. Alright, 4 cards in hand. I mean, I could take the chance. Sasuke is just going to draw a card. Not the best thing to have done. Okay, so now this game relies a lot on the hand management, trying to figure out what's in your hand and planning it. And it's kind of hard to like show that without being able to speak specifically to all the cards when you don't know exactly what they do. This is just like a basic overview of what I'm doing here. So, and how the game works. What do we want to do, Naruto? Do you want to take the chance and try to kick Haku and have a 50% chance? That's going to screw me over hard if I mess up, but it'll be amazing if I succeed. All right, Naruto is going to use this kick card. It's a taijutsu attack. Deal 2 damage to a ninja, target ninja. We're going to go for Haku. Since Crystal Mirrors is in play, I have basically a 50% chance of actually hitting Haku. So this kick card will go to the discard pile, and then I'll take Crystal Mirrors whenever Haku is attacked, shuffle Haku and Needles, and reveal 1. If Needles is revealed, then cancel the attack. And Needles says when it's revealed, the hero takes 1 damage. So we'll shuffle these up. Can you guys online see which card is which? Because I definitely don't know. All right. So we've got this card, or we've got this card. Which one do we want to do? We are going to flip over Moment of Truth, this card. Needles. Needles is not sure. So when it's revealed, I take 1 damage, and the attack is canceled. So that was the worst outcome. The other outcome would have been Haku would be dead, which would be amazing, because then I wouldn't have to worry about Crystal Mirrors anymore. Sometimes you take chances. This is not looking good for me. Okay, I drew a card with Sasuke. Sakura, what are you going to do? Sakura's going to draw a card. Yes. Yes, yes. Alright, so now we draw a bad card again. Waterfall. Deal 1 damage to each ninja. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Alright, so Sasuke has 5 damage on him, so he's exhausted, so we flip him over. And then Haku deals 1 damage to the person with the lowest hit points. Ooh, this is getting rough. I don't know if I can pull this off. Alright, and it's back to my turn. So we're going to play Inner Sakura. This card costs 1 chakra, and it says Sakura gains 3 actions, so I get to do 3 things back to back. Hopefully, we can figure out how to do something awesome. So she has 3 actions. I'm going to draw. Do I want to do that? Yes. I'm going to draw the permanent. I'm going to draw with Sakura's first action. So that's 1. Yes. That's exactly what I need. Sort of. So that was 1. 2. I don't want to do this. I need another card. We just need to make this happen. So with Naruto, I'm going to play Jutsu Break. So I'll spend 1 chakra, and it says discard a ninjutsu or genjutsu in play. I'll use that to get rid of Crystal Ice Mirrors. So that way I don't have to worry about the Needles attack. And that was a Sakura card, but it can be played on any ninja. Then for Sakura's 2 other actions, I'm going to play Strength, so I can get rid of X chakra to do X damage, but first I have to pay 3, and then I'll get rid of 2, and I'll do 2 damage to Haku, which will knock him out. That was very costly for that to happen. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And then for my last action with Sakura, I'll play Recover. So Sasuke comes back and heals 1 hit point. And it costs 1 from her. So that was Recover. And now I can actually do an action with Sasuke. Sasuke is going to draw a card. Nice. Okay. Now it's back to the enemy phase. Please don't kill off my people. Crystal Ice Mirrors. Yay! So Haku's not in play, so Crystal Ice Mirrors doesn't really do anything now. So I gain 1 chakra on each of my dudes. Dudes. And I need more cards in hand. I only have 3. What should I do? I'm just going to do it this way. Sasuke's going to draw a card. Yes. Sakura's going to play another Inner Sakura, which costs 1 chakra, gives her 3 actions. So with the first action, we're going to draw a card. With her second action, you're going to charge chakra. And with her third action, we're going to draw a card. And then for Naruto, Sasuke drew. For Naruto, we're going to do this one first. We're going to play Jinchuriki Healing. It is a permanent that costs 2 to play. And it says, at the start of your turn, heal 1 hit point. So Naruto gets to heal 1 hit point every turn just because he's tough like that. Which will hopefully help the damage be focused on him a little bit more. So now we're back to the bad phase. Ice released. So any permanents that or any conditions that are attached to Zabuza go away. It does nothing. So I'm getting really lucky now. The Hakus were terrible draws, but these cards that are ineffective are not terrible draws. All right. So each of my guys gets 1 chakra. And we're going to draw another card sometime. That's a good one. That can only be played by Sakura, so I can't play it this turn. So one of the interesting things about the game is the fact that some cards can only be played with specific ninjas. So like when you choose to draw a card and then you drew one that you wanted to play with that one, like I said, okay, Sakura's going to draw a card. Now I drew Mystic Palm, which I need Sakura to be able to play, so I have to wait till next turn to play it. So I mean, you don't necessarily know the information, but trying to figure out when to best play stuff can help a lot. I'm going to play Shadow Clone on Naruto. And this version of Naruto has a special ability that I can play Shadow Clone for 1 less chakra. So this would normally cost 2, and only cost 1. So what the Shadow Clone does, if not Naruto would be hurt by an attack, I just discard the Shadow Clone instead. So it's sort of like a shield that protects him. And I forgot to do the Jinchuriki healing at the beginning of the turn. Naruto heals 1 life, so he's only down to 2 hits. And then Sasuke has to choose to do something. Sasuke, let's go do this. Sasuke's going to play Sharingan. It costs 1. I can look at the top 4 cards of any deck, discard 1 of them, and put the rest of them back in any order. So I'm going to do that with the enemy deck, so that way I can see what's coming and hopefully get rid of one of the bad cards that's in there. So we have Water Dragon Missile, which is terrible. It does 2 damage to the highest and 1 damage to the lowest, which would kill Sasuke again, which was the next one coming up, so that sucks. 2 damage to the ninja with the highest hit points. Deal 2 damage to your highest point ninja. Those are just going to have to go. We're going to put Water Prison on top. It stinks, but Naruto's just going to have to be out. We're going to get rid of this one because that would kill Sasuke, and we're going to put these back in this order because that doesn't really matter that much. And there we go. So now it's the enemy turn. This gets discarded. And we drew Water Prison. So Zabuza plays this on your highest point ninja. The attached ninja may not take actions. The attached ninja may spend 4 chakra to discard the Water Prison. So my highest point ninja is Naruto. It's basically their rank, so the highest rank ninja. So I'll put that on Naruto, and he can no longer take actions until he spends 4 chakra. He has 4 chakra, so I will definitely be doing that on my turn to get him out of the Water Prison. If you have your guys real low on chakra, that can really mess them up because you have to wait for 4 turns to be able to use them at all. Okay, so that was the bad card. Now it's back to my turn. Each of my guys gets 1 chakra. Naruto is going to spend 4 to get rid of the Water Prison, so he can take actions again. At the beginning of the turn, he got to heal with a Jinchuriki healing. And here we go. We can actually do actions. Sakura is going to spend 1 Mystic Palm on Sasuke to heal him too. I'm not sweating nearly as bad as I was since all this healing has been going on. Sasuke is going to play Chidori, which takes all 3. It does 4 damage to enemy ninja. Since Hidden Mist is still in play, he takes 1 less, so it'll do 3. So 3 damage to this guy. So he goes down to 17. Alright, I only have 1 card in hand. Naruto's going to draw a card for me. Awesome. Alright, bad guy cards. 2 damage to the ninja with the highest hit points. So these both have the highest hit points. I have to choose which one I want to take the damage. So I'll choose Naruto, so it just kills off the Shadow Clone, because whenever he's hit by an attack, you just discard the Shadow Clone instead. Alright, and then I get 1 chakra. I'm going to draw with... Sakura's going to draw a card. Really? Yes. Awesome. Sasuke is going to charge chakra. Naruto is going to draw a card. Nice. And now it's back to the enemy phase. So this card deals 2 damage to my highest point ninja. It'll deal it to Naruto. And there we go. Back to the beginning of my phase, I heal with the Jinchuriki healing. And I gain 1 chakra on each of my ninjas. I'm going to play Focus Chakra on Sakura, and she'll gain 2 chakra, and I get to draw a card. So kind of like a pump spell, drawing a card. Finally, there's some substitution jutsus to help dodge these attacks. Okay. We're going to do Frog Summon with Naruto to be able to pull a card out of the deck. We're going to get... I basically need to break that Hiding Mist because it's getting in my way. I've got plenty of attack cards in here. I can pretty much wait to draw attack cards because I've been drawing everything but attack cards. Do I have another Jutsu Break? There it is. Jutsu Break. Alright, and then I will play Jutsu Break with Sasuke, cost 1, to get rid of Hiding Mist Ninjutsu. Alright, now I have no clue what this card is. Water Needles deal 1 damage to the ninja with the highest hit points, which is Sakura now. Okay, back to my turn. 1 on each. It might be time to start smashing this guy. Naruto heals 1. Naruto's going to draw a card. Nice. This got discarded. Sasuke's going to charge Chakra. Sakura, what do you want to do? Sakura's going to draw a card. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm good on that. And we draw a card here. Slash, deal 2 damage to the ninja with the highest hit points. I'm going to play Substitution with Naruto. This can be played with any ninja. When targeted by an attack, cancel and discard the attack card. So it's a response. So response cards can be played whenever. It's a response ninjutsu. Okay, so he didn't take the damage. Back to my next turn. 1 chakra on each of my ninjas. 1 hit point from Naruto. Getting healed because of the Jinchuriki healing. And then I get to figure out what I'm going to play. This is going to be awesome. We're going to try to smash this guy really hard. Might take him out. Naruto's going to draw a card. That is not what I want. Alright, so we're going to do Uzumaki combo with Sasuke. That costs 2, and it deals the target ninja 2 damage, and then you may play any taijutsu cards at -1 chakra cost. So this allows me to play any of the taijutsu cards out of my hand on Sasuke, and they cost less to play. So this is going to do 2 damage, so we'll go down to 5. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. I was about to say, there's a 5 on that die somewhere. Then we're going to play Fury, which costs 1 less, so it's only going to cost 1 instead of 2. This will do 2 ninja damage to 1 ninja and then 2 damage to another ninja. So we'll just do the 2 to him. So this goes down to 13. So those go away. I don't have any more taijutsu cards to play on him. And then we'll play Super Strength with Sakura. So it costs 3 to play. And then we're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chakra to hit him for 7 damage. So he'll go down to 6 hit points. Might should have saved that till the very end, but you know. So one of the strategies is you can try to just get Sakura chakra'd up as much as you can and just smack somebody really, really hard. But that's if you don't get screwed and lose your chakra somehow along the way. Okay, and that was all of my ninjas, so now I draw a card. Water Clone. So this is another minion. It says at the end of the enemy turn, deal 1 damage to the ninja with the highest hit points. So I'll do 1 damage to Naruto now, and then it's my turn. So he'll heal 1 with Jinchuriki healing. Each of my guys gets 1 chakra, and I really need to draw. Sasuke is going to draw a card for me. Naruto is going to play Shadow Clone that I just drew. It costs 1 less with this one. It normally costs 2. Then Sakura is going to play Mystic Palm for 1 and heal herself. Yeah, heal herself 2 damage. I really need cards. Okay, so now it's back to the bad guy's turn. Beheader Sword. Deal 2 damage to your highest point ninja. I deal 2 damage to Naruto, but he can't take it because of the Shadow Clone. That just gets discarded instead, so that's really good. Then the Water Clone deals 1 damage to your highest point ninja. So that'd be either one of these 2. I'll put it on Naruto, and it's back to my turn. So I get 1 chakra, heal 1 on Naruto because of the Jinchuriki healing, And I need cards. I'll draw with Sakura. I'll play Chidori with Sasuke, which costs 3. It does 4 damage to this guy, because I'm not that worried about the water clone right now. So he's down to 2. All I have to do is 2 more damage. And I'll draw with Naruto. That doesn't really help. Next turn, draw another card. Deal 1 damage to each ninja. Waterfall. This guy has all the water jutsus, if you couldn't tell. It's 1 damage each of my guys. Then this guy deals 1 to the person with the highest. I could choose either one of these. I'm going to choose Naruto. And then it's the beginning of my turn. Get 1 chakra on each. I will heal 1. And then Jinchuriki healing is how that worked. And then now it's to my turn for actions. I have no attacks. I really only need to do 2 damage to this guy. I'm going to draw with Sakura. There we go. I'll play Fireball Jutsu with Sasuke. It'll do 2 damage to each enemy ninja. So it'll do 2 damage to the water clone, which only has 2 hit points, so he'll go away. And then it'll do 2 damage to Zabuza, which knocks him out. So there we go. Finished him off. So that's basically how this game is played. You basically, a lot of it depends on how well you're comboing your cards together and which ninjas you're using, because some of them combo together in different ways. Like some people have more taijutsu cards, so those ones allow you to play more taijutsu are really awesome. And then when you're playing against different enemies, it'll feel a lot different too. But it got real hairy there when Haku was out there and I couldn't hit him because of the crystal ice mirrors. But yeah, that's how the game is played. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or ask in the comments. If you like this or want to know more about the game, I'm just messing around with it, just trying to play test it and stuff like that. So feel free to ask me any of that stuff if you're interested in the game at all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, knocked out Zabuza. So this has been Naruto, the cooperative card game designed by me just for the fun of it in my spare time using Photoshop. And yeah. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Feel free to like and subscribe. Hit me up. Talk to you guys later. Peace.